Hello everyone, this is Mumbo and welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft server. It is episode 13 and today we are starting things off above the 4 biomes that we built in the previous episode of Hermitcraft. So for anyone who missed it, we've gone with the 4 biomes idea. So we've got 2 grassy biomes, 1 desert, and then this one over here is going to be ocean. And we're going to be doing work on all of these in today's Hermitcraft episode and hopefully just getting them to look a little bit more interesting than what we have going on here, because I mean, yeah, this is not a good look. So I think each one of these grass ones are going to be different. So we're gonna have a jungle biome, so with the palm trees and everything like that, a bit like what we did with Hermitcraft season 5. We'll do that over there, and then I guess with this one it can be kind of Scar-esque. I'm going to take a leaf out of Scar's book with this one, and we're going to have lots of cobblestone and lots of dirt, and it's going to have lots of pathways wrapping around, and it's almost going to look like the Shire from The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings and things. I think that's kind of what we're going to go for here. So, first things first, we have got to get our hands on a whole bunch of cobblestone and a whole bunch of stone, and I imagine I'm pretty much out of cobblestone. Yeah, I'm totally out of cobblestone. We have like the tiniest bit left because that entire area up there is completely cobblestone, so we're gonna need to gather some of that and also a little bit of stone. Oh, once again, stone mining is paying off. So yeah, it is paying off. Yeah, much more. Hang on, what's going on here? They were kind of round the corner. That was a bit strange. All right, we've made a start. Things are going in. Apparently, I'm placing in some fireworks. So is this what we do? Is this what one does to terraform nice? Terraform nice and good. Yeah, bone meal a little bit more, but yeah, long grass. Yeah. Oh yeah. Terraforming. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so lost. Like, this is the most lost I have felt in a long time playing Minecraft. Seriously, it's hilarious. I'm just literally placing stuff willy-nilly. Okay, so I've added in a bunch of nether brick. This is where we're going to be building our custom trees, because we're going to be doing custom trees this season. And I mean, I'm getting there. I'm learning quickly what I can and can't do. I think path blocks on the edge of blocks looks good, and then maybe like the occasional cobblestone dropping down like that. Some bone meal. Whenever we've got grass next to blocks, then that's when we'll extend it up to 2, maybe a double up on that side. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, I'm getting there. Okay, here's my current situation. It looks really cool when you're walking through it, but when you're flying above it, it really doesn't look that good. I mean, it looks alright. It looks pretty cool. And I think once we get the trees in, actually, yeah, that will begin to take shape. But I feel like we need to create some structure. Maybe we'll build a path system going through all of it, and then we can start putting in all the cobblestone. Yeah, that is much better. Okay, so now we actually have some structure to what we have going on. Now we can actually build around it. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Terraforming is very new to me. Is water a good idea? I feel like having a pond isn't a bad idea. So we'll have that, and then some sugarcane, and then maybe a little pathway that, well, this pathway runs right up next to it. So that's like a nice little focal point. And I was wondering, maybe we could add in some builds, maybe like 1 or 2 small little houses on some of the peaks, just to add some milestones, so that it's not just random blocks everywhere. I also thought it would be a good idea to add in something like a wheat farm or something that just looks pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap around like fence posts going around here, and it will kind of be like a small farm, and then the rest of this area is just going to be all the blocks and things. Right, there we go. I think this entire area is now fully covered in. Now, this is taking me quite a long time because as I say, this is all completely new to me, so I've been kind of struggling on through, trying to get everything completed. But I would say it looks alright. Like, it's not breaking any records, and as I say, we are gonna hopefully bring Scar along, and he's gonna help us out and do some finishing touches and just add like a final bit of finesse to what I've been doing, because he does cool stuff with like soul sand. He gets soul sand involved. He gets nether wart involved. He gets things that you would never expect to be involved, and I don't have the creative skills to do that. But it's a good start. It's a good place to start from. I feel like we need another wheat farm. I feel like this would actually be a really good spot for a wheat farm. So maybe we'll build one of those there. But now I thought we'd take a break from terraforming, and I thought we would work on some of these custom trees. So I'm going to go out. I'm going to grab myself some spruce wood. I'm also going to grab myself some form of leaves. I don't know what type of leaves. I haven't really thought that far ahead, actually. So we'll grab some form of leaves, and then we'll try and create some cool-looking trees over here. I still can't believe this, by the way. I can't believe that Iskal's just left again. He knows that I've just combined to this place, and he's so ashamed. He's so ashamed that I can see that he is using diorite. I feel like he's sold out. I feel like he's sold out. Anyway, I came here to repair my shovel, and it turns out that, well, obviously, yeah, I don't have mending on my shovel, so that was totally pointless. Now that I'm looking, spruce wood, yeah, not so fussed by that. The new leaf texture with this just regular wood, gorgeous. Like, this is seriously cool. So I'm going to demolish a whole ton of trees, and then we are ready to go to create some custom, probably really ugly trees. I'm going to warn you, they're going to be ugly. This is a very experimental episode of Hermitcraft. I might even title this episode The Big Experiment. I am so totally lost. I can't remember if I went south. I can't remember which direction I went in to get to this place. I have no idea where I am at this point in time. This is hilarious. You ready? What is that? That is... No, this is a bad start. So I thought I would quickly pop over to where Scar is, just to take some inspiration, I guess. And most of his trees are actually palm trees at this point in time. So that's going to be handy for my palm tree area, but for my regular area, that's not so great. I wonder if there's... I'm sure I can find some good trees on the internet. There's got to be a handful. This place is looking amazing, though. I really like this whole situation. I love the new gold block texture, and also just the item frames on the floor. I don't know if that's custom for Hermitcraft Season 6, or if that's in the new update, but whatever it is, I like it a lot. Very cool. Right, let's take a look at what I've done here. So I've taken some inspiration from the internet. There is a few things that I need to do for the actual, like, the bottom area, the trunk. But... Hey. Yeah, so obviously... Yeah, you know what? Yeah. I mean, yeah. Trunk needs work. It's not terrible, though. Oh, that's what we need on the floor anyway. We need leaves. I can't believe I forgot leaves. That's like number one. Yeah, now that all the other blocks are in place, that's a nice looking... I like that little tree. I think that's a cool looking tree. I feel like we could build a few of those similar to that. I don't know how we would add any variations to it at all, but I'll give it a go. Oh, this one's even pretty. Like the little compact little tree there. That's a nice little... These are nice. I'm liking this. This is going to be cool. And then we could even do kind of like a little tree. If we just do... See, I don't want to go overboard. But if we just put in like... Can we do like a one tier kind of tiny tree? If we were to do something like this, and then like that, and then maybe have kind of like... I almost want to create like bonsai trees everywhere. Is it bonsai tree? It is a bonsai tree, isn't it? Yes! Yeah, that's cool. This is cool. What does it look like from above? I know we need to check out... Because the thing is, I fly into my base all the time, so things have to look good from above. Yeah, they look okay. We obviously need more detail on the floor, but no, that's nice. Yes, I am liking this place. We've totally run out of wood, so we're gonna have to gather up some more. But this is cool. This is really cool. We need more fence posts though. The reason that I think this tree looks really good is because of the fence posts. We'll add some more of those in and fill in that gap there, I guess, with something that maybe even a log. Yeah, I don't know. That's a work in progress. Fence post would look good there. But yeah, no, this is great. Oh, now we're getting some foliage into the mix with the bushes on the floor. Now it's coming together. I'm learning. Okay, some good progress has been made. I've been working on this for a decent length of time now, and we've got a whole bunch of trees in place. I've placed a few leaves in, but we're gonna have to do like a full attack on the entire area. But let's take a look. I mean, if you were to see this place, would you think that it was cool? I need some more fence posts for that tree. That's the tree that I've just done. And actually, I really like that tree. That's probably one of my personal favorites. But, you know, I would say this place does look pretty cool. You know, see, here's the thing. Okay, sometimes in Minecraft, I try things that I'm not really that comfortable with, and terraforming and building custom trees and things like that is definitely something that I am not comfortable with. And it's really fun because it's time consuming. It takes me hours upon hours to do this sort of thing. But once I get it, I feel really, really good. And I'm feeling great right now. I'm feeling super positive. So I'm just going to keep going, and we're going to get this entire space finished. I've completely run out of resources once again, and I just thought I'd fly up to the top just to see how we're doing. We are only like halfway done. We are only about halfway done in this area, but look at the size of the improvement. That's a big deal that we've done here. Now, one thing that we definitely need to get set up at some point on the Hermitcraft server is some form of massive tree farm. I think I'm going to do another TNT powered tree farm at some point because that was amazing. Seriously, one of the most useful things I built in Hermitcraft Season 5. But I'd like to do that with large spruce trees as well. Somehow work out how to make a TNT powered large spruce tree farm. Massive project, big build, but it would be so much fun to use. I think this just about wraps everything up in terms of my tree planting. Yeah, I'd say that area is now all fully filled in with trees. I think I've finally got there, and this place is done, and I have a newfound respect for Scar, because, I mean, I'm sure when you get better at this, you become more efficient, but I have been painstakingly slow. I've been slowly, it's like I've got dial-up internet. I'm just gradually scanning back and forth. I suppose a lot of you are probably too young to remember dial-up internet, but it's not fast. That's what I'm trying to say here. I think I'm done. I mean, there's probably a few finishing touches that I'm going to make, so I'll quickly shoot through and do them. But no, I'm really, really happy with this. Now we actually have to start working out what we're going to do in the next one, because I am planning on doing that in today's episode. Now, I should mention, if you're wondering why these areas are clear spots at this point in time, it's because that's where my storage system is going to go. So the chests are going to go here, hoppers are going to be going around about here, and then the actual redstone is going to be somewhere over the top like this. So we probably are going to have to remove some of these trees. But I needed to leave at least all of these blocks, so that's why there's kind of like a hard edge where all of this stops. Anyway, now that all of that is done, all of the details have been put in, and I have to say, yeah, really, really happy with how far we've managed to come with it in today's episode. I think the next one I want to work on is the desert one. Now that one is going to be tough, with a capital T, because I have no clue how to make a desert look good. But I think just the easiest way to start is to actually... Okay, yeah, we'll put all of this in this chest here, and then I'm going to grab myself my pickaxe, and we're going to get a ton of sandstone and basically smooth out all of the transitions in the biome so that we use up slabs, and then maybe use, I don't know, water. I guess use water and sugarcane and cacti? Maybe? Maybe. And dude, I had forgotten how satisfying it is to get large quantities of sandstone until things like that happen. You know, I just had a thought. It has been so long since I've had to get large quantities of sandstone. It's been Hermitcraft. It's been a full season of Hermitcraft. Season 4 was the last time I had to get large quantities of sandstone, and as you can see, I've forgotten how to do it. How do you do it? I swear there used to be more sandstone underneath sand than there is these days. Like, seriously, there used to be much more sandstone. There we go, I finally found it, but it is absolutely pitch black down here, so you probably can't see anything that I'm doing right now. Okay, so the water, oh, I've forgotten to get cactus. That was silly of me. Anyway, the water is going to be helpful because we can get some color in there by getting the sugarcane, and then I also thought surrounding the water we could use path blocks, because path blocks are kind of like a yellowy color. So we'll get lots of yellowy textures in here. What else is yellowy? I mean, I guess if we get some dead bushes, that's not a bad idea. And then maybe some wheat. Wheat might not be a bad idea either. Right, let's see how this looks to get things started. Let's just see what the structure of this place is looking like with all of the water in. Okay, definitely need some more water on this side. Does it look good? I feel like there's a little bit too much water. I feel like this actually needs to be filled in up here, because it makes no sense that you'd have water on different levels. So we'll fill all of that in. Yeah, this is a tough one. Yeah, being able to add in the texture of the slabs, the stairs, and then also do all of the grass blocks as well is going to help us out massively with this build, because otherwise it will be totally flat. So if I just run in, so if we place in some grass, maybe wrap around like that, then yeah, we kind of end up with this, yeah, deserty look, and that's exactly what we're going for. So let's see how these two actually look next to one another, because that's kind of like the main thing. Oh, it's starting to come together now. Yes, So with the two of them next to one another, we're starting to get a feel for how this place is going to end up looking when we have all the biomes in. It's going to look sweet. It's going to look so cool. Yes. Oh, that's got me excited. That has got me excited. I mean, that definitely needs work. Tons of work. It needs loads because that's really busy at this point in time. So it needs a lot of work. I think I'm actually going to get rid of some of those slabs there because they're pretty ugly. But this is cool. Now I wonder, have I managed to improve things at all? Have I managed to improve anything? Yes and no. I think things will be better once I actually... Well, let me actually plant some wheat. In fact, I need to harvest the wheat that we have going over here. But that looks good. Like, the wheat there would look good there. I think that will get rid of some of this kind of harsh contrast that we have going on. I'll be honest, haven't done that yet. I actually replanted all of the wheat so that we have a full area of wheat over there, and then eventually I'll move some of the wheat from over here into this section. But all of the area has now been done. So we've done like the first pass. We've put in all of the slabs. We've put in everything. Okay, so we've put everything in place. Now it's time to go through and add in all of the details. So I'm actually going to fly back over. Well, first off, I'm going to have to repair my elytra, and then I'm going to fly back over to the desert. We're going to grab ourselves some dead bushes. I'm assuming I can pick those up. I'm assuming I don't need shears for that. And also, I'm going to grab myself some cacti. Now, I spotted these the other day. I think someone has made like a swimming course, or maybe an underwater flight course. I'm not 100% certain. But it looks like there is some form of thing going on underneath the water there, which is really quite interesting. Right, let's give this a whirl then. Oh, okay, that didn't work. Do I need shears? I've got okay, I've got sticks. That's not much use. Shovel, stick. I think I need shears. Right, here we go again. That's a little bit more like it. Okay, so for anyone who is totally new to Minecraft, just like me, that's how you get dead bushes. It's so embarrassing. Right, the dead bushes are coming in, and this is going to sound like a ridiculous thing to say, but it's really starting to make the place feel alive. By placing in dead bushes, it's feeling more alive and more like an actual place now. I still think I prefer this one over here, but this is still pretty cool. This is a fun one to mess with. So now, cacti, and I guess we only have to plant them, and I'm being an idiot. I can't believe I just ran into that cactus. I mean, once again, how long have I been playing this game? I've been playing this game long enough to know not to run into a cactus. And now with the cactuses, yeah, this place has been completely changed, I'd say. Let's take a look at it from up here. Oh, I mean, I might have gone overboard with the I might have gone overboard slightly with the cacti. We might need to take that back a notch. There are cactuses everywhere, and it's kind of it's almost like there's a grid to it, so I'll go and mess with that. Yeah, because that needs some work. Right, that's a little bit better. We've kind of toned down. There's still a few. I kind of want to see what it looks like when they grow, because it might look a little bit more natural when they grow. But I'd say we've nailed it today. Like, I have these many hours that I have spent doing this, which it has been many hours. These many hours of me doing this have shown the process of me going from 0 to having created something. This has been like a total new learning curve for me, and it's been really interesting, and hopefully I've been able to create a somewhat interesting video with it. I'm sure a lot of this video has been me being very unsure, but that's all part of the process, and you know, that's what the Hermitcraft series is all about, is about me trying to find my way and trying to solve problems. And the one thing that I really wanted to do with this base area is I wanted to try and take on a project that I'd never really done before, and a large-scale terraforming project in lots of different styles is definitely something that I've not really done before. So it's been really cool. Now, sadly, we're not going to be able to work on the other two sections in today's episode. In wishful thinking, I thought I was going to be able to get those done, but I kind of hadn't anticipated how long I was going to spend on the details of the other sections, so we'll have to work on that in an up-and-coming episode. So let me know your thoughts and feedback on what I've done so far. Any constructive criticism would be absolutely amazing. In fact, one thing that I can think of is maybe putting some of this stuff in the water. I think that's probably a good idea because we can make use of this. That will all look really, really good. But yeah, unfortunately, I've actually run out of time today. I'm actually going to go AFK over the next couple days because tomorrow I'm going to be shooting a video for ProleteR. I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you that, so don't tell anyone. But yeah, one of my favorite YouTube channels. I'm filming a film for them and I cannot wait with a really, really cool car. It's my favorite YouTube channel. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. It's a total dream of mine. So yep, we're going to be starting filming tomorrow, and I'm also going to be filming for 2 days later on in the week. It's going to be wicked. It's going to be so cool. But I'm going to go AFK. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like button, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later. Oh, and new film on the filming channel. Link will be on the end screen. Just released today. It's pretty cool. Check it out.